Right?
No, that's awesome. That's really, really.
Man, and just like that, although it hasn't really been just like that, but just like that, Fantasmic is back. We're here on opening night of Fantasmic. Hi guys, we're here for opening night of the return of Fantasmic, and a few other folks as well. It sounds like I got Liz with me. We got plans to check out. I know, right? We got plans to check out the return of Fantasmic. I am very eager to see this show, not because I want to see what they did with or without Murphy, without the dragon, but I'm looking forward to seeing the show just to show everybody else how amazing Fantasmic is, whether or not you have a dragon. That's my goal today. Hi guys, everybody's here. Join us today as we take a tour around the grounds today, as folks are already lining up. What time is it?
I think it's almost 7. It's like 6:50.
It's 6:45, and there are definitely people ready to wait out here for hours for Fantasmic. So it's 6:52. If you guys want to know what things look like at 6:52, this is 2 hours and 8 minutes before showtime. It's full. This is already gone. This spot is already, man, okay, this is opening night though. This is opening night hype. It won't be like this every night, but it's gonna be like this for a couple of weeks or so, I'd say. But this area right here, they're just all, you know, there will be an opportunity to get in here because they're gonna have all these guests stand up and it's gonna close in some of that space. So I mean, if you just kind of loiter around here, you'll be able to slide in. But yeah, so 2 hours. They've been here. We were doing State of Disney earlier, and I saw guests camping as early as 4:30 for this event. People are hyped. Whether or not there's Murphy, people are hyped. They are ready. They are ready to be entertained. Fantasmic is so much a part of the personality of this park. People have forgotten. They have forgotten how great Fantasmic is. Well, some have. These folks haven't. There's another batch, another section. This is where I saw guests camping out at 4:30. Hey, how are you? It's one of the premium spots because it's one of the more direct views, straight-on views. There's no obstructions except for this giant pole right here, but you can get a straight-on view to the show. You're not on on the side like you would be over there at Rivers of America or towards Haunted Mansion, which is the direction we're heading now. Man, this is just. I was expecting a lot of folks, but they're early. They are super early. And it's pretty much, it's nearly full. You can slide in there and fit in a couple guests here and there. And as I mentioned, when the guests stand up, I guess, or a little more room will be created. But the hype is real. This is gonna be a great show tonight. I'm really looking forward to this. And then this is one of the more less desirable spots over here by Pelican Landing. You get to see the mist, the side of the mist, but you can't really see the projections very well. Although they do, actually, I take that back because they actually set up 3 projections. There's a projection here, there's the main one at the front, and another one on the other side where you get a smaller version of it facing you a little bit, but you do get just a profile of Mickey and, well, I guess, Maleficent.
It's just Maleficent, period.
On some stilts. I'm trying to see if they're queuing guests or allowing guests to open. They're taking down the ropes now. Oh, there's a big moment. All these groups, all those folks right there are trying to get on the rail at Pirates Bridge. Look at that. It's like being at a Rolling Stones concert.
I love how you use Rolling Stones. I love it.
Well, there was a historical concert where things got really crazy. But yeah, they're queued up on that rope, and then they're going to come right out here to the rail. But it requires you to really. You have to be on the spot. You have to be ready to do that right at the right moment. And then, who knows? Because if Pirates is busy and they keep queuing guests up there, you don't know when they're going to open that up. But it's a pretty decent spot. There's not very many though. They'll eat that up in no time at all. And it goes without saying, don't even worry about trying to bring your blanket and set up out here. The blanket brigade is no longer a thing. Everywhere that you're looking, everything within the frame right now is reserved for dining packages. And that's the good news, because as for fresh baked, we don't have to worry about any of that. We're not camping today. We managed to get I highly recommend highly recommend trying to get a dining package. It just depends on how much you're willing to spend or prepared to spend, but the value in those things is great when it comes to first, you have a reserved seat. It's a good seat. It's a premium seat right here on the river. You don't have to camp at all. You just queue up an hour before, and they let the guests sit in there. The one that we got was for Rancho. It's $35, and you get a meal. I think I talked about this in State of Disney. You get about 20 bucks worth of food. So we paid $15 each for our reserve. I mean, I can't think of a better deal. I would pay $35 just for the seat.
Yeah, no.
I probably shouldn't say that out loud, but yeah. So it's what is it? What time is it?
It is 7:05.
7:05. It's 2 hours to showtime. An hour before we start queuing for our dining package. So we're gonna go find a snack. I think you want to get something.
Yeah, a little snacky snack.
Okay, you know what? I tell you what. We'll go get something to eat. You watch this. I had my lunch today at Rancho.
Oh, there you go.
I'll show you that. You guys can check out my sweet and spicy shrimp tacos from Rancho del Zocalo. If you're looking for the most advantageous way to see Fantasmic, the dining package, some are better than others, but what you're getting, what you're buying, is a preferred or a reserved seat for the show, so you don't have to camp out, especially for an event as important as opening night is of Fantasmic. So I worked diligently. It is $35, and you get a choice, actually 4 choices. Chili verde riblets, sweet and spicy shrimp taco, the potato tacos, or sweet and savory carne asada. I went for the sweet and spicy shrimp tacos, which looks like it's 3, taqueria style or size tacos, each with 2 pieces of shrimp that have been marinated, and then they add another layer of sauce on top of that. I'm seeing cucumber, cilantro, and some carrot. Fairly generous, seasonings on there, and then in a corn tortilla, plus rice, and it looks like a potato salad. We're going to find out. Some beans, and even the limes are dipped in tahini, which is pretty cool. There you go. Confirmed. They are in fact both sweet and spicy. Pretty tasty, but the shrimps are normally cooked. They're not overcooked, not too chewy, so it's a tasty bite on the shrimp. You got to measure your cilantro. Personally, a little bit goes a long way for me, so I prefer not to have too much cilantro. So you got to watch for that on your bite. Here's the rice. Fairly standard, kind of bland actually, if anything. It doesn't have that Mexican rice flavor that I like. So the rice is only okay. This is what I'm assuming is some kind of potato salad. Not bad. There's some carrot and some corn in there also, and a dash of seasoning. But again, the flavors are pretty normal, pretty standard. Nothing outrageous there. A nice enough side dish. And then of course there is dessert, which is a cortadillo jam-filled pan dulce with vanilla frosting and rainbow sprinkles. Cheers, Fresh Bake. It's cake. It's good. Tasty. All in all, not bad. And like I said, really the point of all this, the $35 isn't for the meal. At least half of that value, more than half, really. All of it, if you ask me, is for the opportunity to get a reserved spot, front row-ish, or I mean, depending on when you show up, you can get all the way to the front row if you can. Last time Fantasmic opened, that's exactly what we did, and you don't have to camp, so it saves you hours, and that's really the time saving. So for $35, I mean, I said this before in previous videos that there could come a time when they just sell the seat, and they don't even need to bother. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, but they don't even need to bother with the food, unless it's something like, the $85 plate or whatever they're doing at Blue Bayou. But for, there should be a market for just buying the seat. I don't know. But I'll take it. It's a meal at Rancho, which is delightful. I love having lunch here at Rancho del Zocalo. Tacos are pretty tasty. And now I get to take the rest of the afternoon off instead of having to sweat out a spot for Fantasmic. Surprise bonus, when you get a Fantasmic dining package, your reserved seat is old school Fast Pass. I miss these so much. This is gonna make everybody give so much FOMO for the old school Fast Pass system. They can still make them. Final prep from the Fantasmic crew. Out there on the stage. This is so exciting, you guys. This is great. It's like it's happening brand new all over again. I cannot wait. Look at this scene though. All those guests getting ready. Not quite 2 hours now. What is it? An hour? Hey guys! Hour and 49 minutes to go to showtime. Oh. There we go. How exciting. Everybody's ready. I know, it's great. You got the bridge crew ready. They're all here. Man, this is going to be great. Look.
I'm just loving all those people out there waving at us.
When that first note hits and everything pops, it's going to be so cool. The crowd is going to lose control. Let's go queue up. They're starting to clear the path out here. And it looks like this is where they're collecting the dining package guests. Hi guys. If you have a dining package, you're queuing outside Harbor Galley. Hey, how are you guys? What's up?
Hi guys.
And we're going to join this cavalcade of Fantasmic fans. We're going to find the back of the queue somewhere. I don't know if you heard of that cheering, but the Columbia has been called to set. Places, everybody, places. Oh my God, this is so exciting. So just a heads up, they are doing 3 separate queues, one for each dining location. This is Rancho, I'm guessing River Belle, and then Blue Bayou.
Enjoy the show. Thank you so much. 2 hours from now.
Great big! And that's it. It is now 7:42. We have collected out here along the rivers of America in front of Tom Sawyer Island. We've staked out our spot. And that's our view for the show. 1 hour and 18 minutes to showtime.
Welcome to Fantasmic. Tonight, our friend and host Mickey Mouse uses his vivid imagination to create magical imagery for all to enjoy. A journey beyond your wildest imagination.
their little hand. Can our friends go? Woo! Well, looky here. Can your friends go abracadabra? Let it rip! And then make the something disappear. Another realm I see, where powers untold, far greater than yours, may awaken. But beware, only the bravest may uncover the mystery. Dost thou have the courage?
Well, I don't know about this.
Dare you look deeper?
Well, sure.
Then behold.
Look out!
Turn that little mouse's dream into a nightmare Fantasmic. Imagine this. Magic mirror on the wall. All the forces of evil I call.
You have the power to
Control his mind. And then I'll make him writhe. I'll see him wriggle like a worm on a hook.
Why not? Let's do it!
No, you will deal with me and all the powers of my imagination.
Yeah, you know, we're sitting here in the afterglow of the opening night of Fantasmic. Big energy coming out of that show.
Yeah.
The cast was hyped to do this show.
Yeah.
And I just want to go ahead and say this goes out to anybody who says that Fantasmic is less of a show because the dragon is not in it. I forgot about fireworks. We gotta wrap this somewhere else. You guys should see the scene right now at Tiana's Palace. It's packed over here. Everybody's hanging out and trying to catch the fireworks here. But anyway, as I was saying, this goes out to anybody who thought that this show wasn't still going to be great. I mean, how could you think that the Fantasmic wouldn't deliver? I mean, Murphy's great, the dragon's great, but there's so much more to this show. Saying that it's not worth saying just because the dragon is discounting.
No, yeah.
It's not giving credit to all the snake and the monkeys and the princes and princesses on the floats and the barges and the Dumbo scene like you were talking about.
I forgot how much I love the Dumbo scene.
Yeah.
It's such a vibe.
And the Mark Twain, Peter Pan is back. The Peter Pan scene was great. I had heard that maybe it was a little less than, but I thought it was great.
Just because it's such a simple set, you know, with obviously pirates that had the lighting and the effects.
Well, this thing, yes.
So this is really about the characters, huh?
The pirate's boat looked great. It had a great effect.
As pirates, or you said as Peter Pan?
No, I meant as pirates.
As pirates,
yeah.
right. But this was like, for all you nostalgic, classic Disney people out there, this
we didn't get, that's the one thing I would say, I think why couldn't they bring back the TikTok rock?
I don't know. Maybe they're having technical issues because that was the cool thing about the Peter Pan, you know, scene was the croc, the TikTok croc, yeah.
And there were a few other changes, a few other updates to the show, but I would say this is 85, 90%.
Yeah, it was honestly better than I expected. Oh my God.
What were you expecting? It should be the same show without the dragon, right?
I feel like it was missing a couple, and something, I feel like some of the songs got shortened quickly for like,
I don't know, I may have to do a side-by-side.
Maybe.
And I'll see if that's the case. I mean, you can tell, there were beats from like, that.
There was beats where I was like,
was that there before?
It's the first night, so I know they've been rehearsing, so I mean, obviously they're going to fix all the kinks and everything, but for the very first actual show, like performance night,
that was amazing.
The crowd and the characters, really.
Let me add, by the way, also, because we're talking about the performance and the energy and everything like that. I also want to say that bring the show, because people said you can't bring this show back if you don't have a dragon. Well, I disagree. And one of the key reasons for that is not just because the show is great, but also it gets all those casts back to work. It gets all those casts, the performers, and the Fantasmic stage crew, and all those guys. They are working, and that should be reason enough to that's why you bring it back now. That's why you bring it back in spite of the fact that you don't have a dragon, which they're gonna have. We're gonna have a dragon in a year or two, maybe. I don't know what the number is.
Bravo to Maleficent, whoever was Maleficent tonight, bravo.
That was good. I didn't have any. Okay, let me ask you this question now. I'm really emotional and passionate about this.
If the dragon doesn't come back?
If there never was a dragon. If we didn't know that the dragon existed, if there was no such thing as Murphy, no dragon, and Disney said, guys, here's this brand new show we made for you. It's called Fantasmic. It's got lights and fireworks and fire and great cast, and they showed us this show, we would lose our minds. We would lose our minds.
But we're spoiled now.
Right?
Because we have the dragon,
Trust.
I miss Murphy, but Maleficent.
I do too, and it's tragic.
Going up on the elevator stage was really very good.
Yeah. Oh, that was still a great show. Fantasmic is back, and something that I had mentioned in the State of Disneyland report, which I don't know if this is going to come out before or after that, but a lot of the energy, a lot of the personality of this park is tied to shows like Fantasmic. It's just not the same without it. Just being here, just having this show here, having fireworks happening right now as we sit at Tiana's Palace next to the
it definitely feels like old summer.
It feels like Disneyland, right? Doesn't that feel like it's back?
Like back in like 2016, 2017,
Dude, this is it, man. This is it. All we need is for one of those attractions next door to open up, and it'll be just like old times. Give me a Haunted Mansion, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Give me one of those.
Critter. I literally forgot. I was like, why do I see Winnie the Pooh on today's plans? And he's like, babe, there's no critter coming.
She asked me,
I don't pay attention to
do they not put that on the tip board, she said?
I was so confused. I was like, where's Winnie the Pooh?
I'm happy, guys. I'm so happy. And I hope that you guys give this show a chance. spite of the fact that there's no dragon. The Pixar fireworks are crushing it back behind us too as well. I'm super stoked. I cannot wait to make this part of the regular, you know.
Yeah, so
it's
how
here.
is it going into the Halloween season as well?
Fantastic?
Yes.
Oh baby, it's back.
Like it's back. Like it's gonna be
2
every
nights,
night.
2 shows nightly, forever.
Wonderful. That's great.
There is no end date.
That's wonderful. That's
Right?
No, that's awesome.
It's
That's really, really.
back.
So I mean, we gotta take Sophia. We gotta do like the
Yeah.
whole. We need to get her right up against the railing. She will lose her age for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
All right, that's it, guys. Thumbs up from here, and I think you agree, right? You had a great time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I was here for like maybe 3 hours, it was perfection.
It's the best 3 hours to be here.
Better than being in 2-hour traffic.
All right, guys, stay tuned for more from Fresh Bake. We got lots more. We got a State of Disney report, construction report. I think those are coming up next. I think I'm gonna do this first. And follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked, on Twitter at FreshBaked Disney. That's Fresh with no E, and on TikTok at FreshBaked Disney. If you like our show and want to show you support, please consider joining our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/FreshBaked. And the music swells. Thanks for watching, everybody. We love you. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Fresh Baked.